Hello and welcome to part 8 of the Scipii campaign on Rome Total War using Darthmod. So far we've ended our turn, obviously, and we're just building more armies up, getting our armies like for borders and destroy for remaining armies against Carthage. Moving my ships out, my fleets out, attacking any enemy fleets. So I've got like headway for a fleet of my army. So even though Carthaginian fleet isn't that powerful, unlike mine, I haven't really got much to worry about. By the way, I've put up my sorry about that. I keep getting my words mixed up at the moment. Sorry. What I'm trying to say is I've changed my settings for my commentary, my microphone, so I don't know whether it's more clear or is it still roughly the same. Hopefully it's a lot different. I haven't really tested it out, just using this for a tester, so yes, you'll be the first ones to know. So yes, I'm actually going to hold a few episodes back so that I will finish this campaign pretty quickly. So by the time you even watch this, it doesn't really matter because I probably already finished it. So that's the plan anyway. So advanced. Because I've been doing some other work recently, so I've been quite busy, and I'm sorry that I haven't finished this campaign off. It's actually technically my second campaign that I've done, but this will be my first that I've actually completed, because on my previous one it didn't complete because of the error files, and the game kept on crashing for Rome Total Realism, if anyone remembers that. Yeah, it was quite a shame that it got destroyed, but yeah. And by the way, my commentary is pretty new, so whatever gameplay that you see is pretty old now, but I've already mentioned that before, so you don't want me to keep telling you, probably bore you to death, which I do apologise. So my other work is basically doing Mountain Blade Warband, if anyone remembers or plays on it. I play on Native, I play on Napoleonic Wars, basically. As you probably know, I'm IEC. I do have another channel, IEC Mountain Musket, which I did 91st, and now I'm doing for 17E, because I'm in for 17, obviously. So I basically do videos for that. So I don't really play much games, to be really honest with you. I really don't. I only played that or a bit of GTA online, if anyone's interested in joining. It has to be on for PlayStation 3, not Xbox, so sorry about that for anyone who's Xbox peeps. And my crew usually talk through Skype, so rather than actually on for PlayStation chat, because you don't really want to have a good conversation on the PlayStation. Well, I've never done it before, so I don't really know how it all works. Yeah, I'm a bit of a noob, but oh well, you get over it. But yeah, I talk on Skype, and it's a lot easier on Skype. Well, actually, it's quite hard to record if you really wanted to know, because you have to record like 2 sources. So you have to record from a game capture as well as your Skype chat, which I've got a software for that. MP3 Skype recorder, that's what I've got, and it records all your phone calls, so it's pretty simple. By the way, I do use for video editing and everything, I use Windows Movie Maker. Problem with Movie Maker is the quality isn't that great, but it's free software, so I can't really complain. You know, I'm not gonna spend like nearly 70 quid on like some software, or I know that you could find it and probably download it for free, but sometimes you do that, and yet it's never, you know, for full version. It's always like you've got 30 days trial, which sucks. Because I do have Photoshop, thanks to Bashi. If anyone knows who Bashi is, he's on for 91st, and is it for 78th? I swear it's 78th now. It used to be for 1st Royal Scots, and then they changed. Yeah, I think so. Oh god, I can't even remember, but yeah. But basically I am actually going to buy a new PC, that's why I'm not spending so much money on other stuff, because I want to buy this new computer, and it's taking me ages to get it, because there's always something happens, you know, when you get for money, something turns up, like, oh, you need money for this, you need more money for that, and it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry about my swearing, sorry. But anyway, let's get back onto the campaign. The only problem that I have got for doing using Movie Maker when I'm talking is the fact that for some reason it's for timeline is totally different. So your thing could be recording, and then it's like at the moment it could be like 7 minutes already, and yet on my other timeline it's only like under 6, so like a minute under. So that's probably why my commentary isn't that long, which is like a bug to my eyes anyway, which is really irritating, because you think that you've finished your recording, and yet it turns out that you've only done like, you've got a minute left to talk and stuff, and it's really irritating stuff. So I might have like pause moments. I'll try and cut it out if I can, if possible anyway. And you haven't really missed much. I'm just like moving my units around, my armies and stuff like that, so you're not really missing much. And I am spying on what happens with the Numidians and Egypt, because I don't really want Egypt to take that. I kind of want it for myself. And I swear that I'm alliance with Egypt. I think I am, but they're backstabbers anyway, so probably end up in a war. And I'm desperate to play Rome 2. I haven't actually played it. I've got all the DLCs and everything, but I haven't actually played it. Well, I've played it a little tiny bit, but it's on real low settings. My graphics card is terrible, so that's why I want a new PC. And it'd be a lot easier with a new PC, because it wouldn't struggle so much and overheat. So yeah. And by the way, I'm having public order problems, which in Carthage at the moment, as you can see. I'm sorry that I just changed the subject, but yeah. Should really talk about more of the campaign. And now that I've got like the up-to-date like soldiers, you know, when you have Hastati and all this stuff for Prince plays, and for Terraria, and then when you get to a certain timeline, they change to like early cohorts, early legionary cohorts, should I say, and urban cohorts, etc., etc., etc. More professional soldiers. But I actually like Rome 2 because there's so many different types of cultures, and you know, each one is unique. I know there's some similarities, but I mean, you can't really. I don't know. I think it's really hard to make each one unique, like unique units and everything. You probably would have a unique. Some units are unique, but not all. It's like for tribes, you know, on Rome 2, like for Iceni and all of those other ones are roughly the same. I mean, roughly the same units and everything. But hey ho, I think with game developers, they want to try new features, but they lack in like it's basically for real simple features that you have, but that which they probably are lacking in. It's a bit like for AI. Everybody always says, "Oh, for AI is better," and everybody always says that on games, and yet it turns out to be like it's rubbish. I think sometimes it's challenging. I think it depends on the player. I mean, if you've always played on hard and difficulty, I mean like legionary difficulties and everything, then you probably got used to what the AI does. And if you're a bit like me who plays on like medium or hard, it's quite challenging still, but like sometimes, not a lot. But when you play on like real hard things, it's a bit too hard and it's a bit too stupid how the AI like spam tons of like units, and like 1 minute they're like they have 5 armies, and yet you could only afford 2 armies at least, or probably 3. And it's a bit like Rome 2, where in the Civil War, I thought that was quite a good idea, but the thing is, you get like 10 different armies and you have to defeat them, or probably more than that. And I feel like, wow, that's overwhelming. I mean, you've only got like a few armies, and yet it's like it copies what you've got, and then it builds them as a copy, like, you know. Oh, Egypt didn't take that, so oh, that's good. And I had to go to war with for Gauls again, even though I made a peace treaty with them a few turns before, but yes, my senate told me to do it, so I did it.
Victory! Aye, aye, Captain.
And Carthage has a massive army, and so yes, I'm worried about that because I don't really have much of an army there. They're all over the place.
Victory! Yes, Captain. Fleet ready. Prepare to engage.
But anyway, my future stuff would be to actually record Rome 2. I might do a campaign on Rome 2, but I don't know which type. Because I know there's a lot of people out there who do a lot of Rome Total War campaigns and everything, so they'd probably be a lot better than me in commentary and, you know, playing. And I actually prefer watching other people play rather than playing myself. I don't know why, I've just got into that habit where you just watch other people play. It's a bit like I watch Lionheart, I watch Heir of Carthage, I watch Prince of Macedon. Sometimes I watch his, but his is roughly online base, and I don't really play online, so actually I've never played online before, so I don't really watch his videos, because I kind of want to watch campaign videos instead, like Let's Plays. I watch Double X as well. There's a few people that I watch. And does it get boring? Not really. You get used to it eventually, so I'm not that bothered really. So yeah. And by the way, I don't have a clue what my timeline is, because one says it's 16 and the other one is telling me it's 13, so I don't have a clue which one's right. That's from my narrating commentary bit, so I don't know which one's telling the truth, but I will find out. Yes, I will. If that's the case, then I won't say anything. I'll like pause a bit and then I'll come back just to test, because this bug is really irritating me, and now you know why I don't really do commentary, do videos that much for commentary, because it's just irritating. I would do commentary while I'm actually recording, but I actually don't know how to do it. I think it's something to do with fraps, but I've never really tested it out before, so yes. To have to blockade a port, which I do right now, because it's better to do it straight away than wait and just spam tons of units. Not that many, because I worry about my economy so much. That's why I don't build so many units, and it makes the settlements uneasy. Like, they don't produce that much money. Well, I don't think they do. And now they want a ceasefire. That's fine with me. I might do a few specials in the future, like an hour or less, rather than just 20 minutes all the time. I might increase it, so hopefully that will be something to be looking forward to.
Aye, aye, Captain. Moves depleted, sir. General.
I'm going to transport some armies across because I have to capture another settlement because of the Senate, and Carthage is almost dead anyway, so I think they've only got like two more settlements left, and that's it. Actually, I have got a good force here. It's not that bad.
Aye, Captain. Prepare to engage. Victory!
Wonder whether Spain is going to backstab me or not.
Imperator.
You could never tell on the on Rome to the war. They backstab you all the bloody time anyway. So hopefully they don't backstab me. More city grows.